Thank you. I love it.
You're welcome.
I don't know if you guys could hear that, but wow,
It's
it just
loud.
makes you go centered. We're ready. Hello.
Hi.
It's our Wednesday check-in with you to see how you are, to pull some cards and answer your questions.
Yeah. And we're live. It's New York. It's Billy and Tina.
So here we are, and before we get started, as you guys are popping on, I see you coming on, I want to just talk really quickly and importantly about the Magdalene effect, which is starting Monday, but you can join in any time. And it is a channeled 4-week course that is very affordable. That is Mary Magdalene, who came to me, other goddesses, and the angels, the feminine archangels, to really help not just women, all of us at this particular time, navigating these energies that we've been experiencing and talking about, but also to help us really align with our soul, open our hearts to receive, and really open our hearts to, you know, why we came here, to remember our gifts. Oh my goodness, my cousin Eddie. Hey Ed,
Hey, Ed.
What's going on? So if you want a little taste of it, I already have an MP3. If you share my event, which is called the Magdalene Effect, I will send you a free MP3, which talks a little bit about her and the other goddesses and brings you through a really deep meditation to be initiated into her order. We're going to talk about all that stuff. It really is an opportunity for you to balance the divine, masculine and feminine within, and to start off your week every Monday, being supported by me and the other men and women that will be joining us. Okay? So without further ado,
Here we go.
we got cards for the week.
Absolutely.
Before we talk about the cards of the week, I'm just going to ask you a question. Are you being triggered? Anyone pushing your buttons? It's possible. If it hasn't happened, it may happen. We're not astrologers, but the planet Venus, which is about love and relationships, it is retrograde, which means it is moving backwards. So it can stir up stuff. I mean, doesn't everything stir up stuff? But it particularly with, again, your self-worth. I'm sorry, I know we've been talking about that. But it'll show up as you being triggered in the different things that happen to you regarding other people. Sometimes it could be those love romantic relationships, or sometimes it could just be those people close to you. So if you do feel yourself on edge, take a breath, pause, recenter yourself, and then respond. Don't be so quick to react, and realize that it's all an opportunity for you to value all the qualities within yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's mainly to make you recognize what's really going on inside of you. So we always talk about inside of you, but that's really what's happening. So these trigger points, where, you know, I may have some trigger points, Tina may have it, and I think we all do, but the trigger points are happening for a reason, to let us, to break us free from everything that we need to break free from, you know, and that is the, you know, that there's pain and suffering, but besides the pain and suffering, it's the breaking free of these chains that we have inside of us, you know, because as much as we want to let the chains out and let go, they stay there, you know, because it's so hard to get them, to pull them out of us.
And it's supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be easy, or we would all be enlightened and we would not need to be here on this beautiful planet Earth at this time. So just know that these very things that you might be struggling with are giving you an opportunity to grow. And what I feel like it really comes down to is your mindset. And so it's so perfect that the card I pulled for us this Wednesday is Focus Your Mind. Thank you, angels, for helping me to focus on my priorities. So just look at that. And as you're looking, look at the sacred geometry. Okay? This is really now where our angels and our guides, they don't necessarily speak to us as we're speaking now. They will speak to us in sacred geometric shapes, in colors, in feelings, because that's what the soul recognizes. So you're getting downloads all the time, but if you're trying to bring it up here and try to figure it out, probably not gonna work out.
Right.
It's trusting, allowing it to integrate, and being still enough to listen. And that's what a lot of us aren't doing.
This is true.
I don't know why I looked at you when I said that. A lot of us aren't doing this. That's not true. He meditates all the time.
It's true. I should just keep meditating more. Maybe that's the problem. But okay, listen. This is very important because the card that Tina got, like, focus your mind, right? Mm-hmm. And she talked about all this geometry that was going on. Well, we got Archangel Michael trusting heaven, right?
I love that card.
So trusting heaven. Well, we're in heaven right now, believe it or not, and we need to trust more.
It's a really good point.
So that's
believe it or not, because the mind says this isn't heaven.
Right. So it was a good card conjunction, but also once it says you are safe, angels stand close, surrender your concerns and allow the miracle to occur. So right. So we all need to allow the miracle to occur. We're not surrendering. We're not surrendering our pain. We're not surrendering our suffering. We're not surrendering our worry. Because why? Because we're so scared. We don't know how to go back to love, to let that out and to trust. So he says, Archangel Michael says, trust in heaven. Trust in the strength of you. Because believe it or not, this is heaven, but you're heaven also. And so am I, and so is Tina, and so is everyone else all around us. So that's the whole thing. So what happens on the outside of us? We're trying to have perfection from the outside, right? But that's wrong.
Not going to work.
It's not going to work. And it doesn't work. And that's what we're in this era right now of.
It's an inside job.
This fake world that we're on the outside of us, of this perfection of who we think we're all supposed to be. But the imperfection is actually the perfection inside of your soul.
There he goes.
That's what it is. It's inside you. This is the heaven. You're in heaven right here. You don't need anything else. So that's where it comes back to love.
And going within.
Right.
Everything happens on the inner plane.
It's perfecting inside of this. This is love. This is it. This is the perfection inside of you.
I love, too, that this card says, allow a miracle to occur. So Archangel Michael's saying, and he's always saying, remember who you are. Not the who you are that you're showing to the world that is in this physical body. Who are you truly? That's the other stuff we're going to be diving into in the Magdalene Effect, the class that's starting. But A Course in Miracles says that a miracle is just a shift in perception. Yeah. So again, that means, yes, this is heaven. Miracles are happening all the time. If they're not happening in your life, you need to shift your own perception. Right. You need to put yourself in a receptive place to listen. And I'm going to tell you right now, and we know this, it's not done by doing, thinking, working, planning. It's being still and being quiet. Right. And you can avoid it and you can resist it. But I'm going to tell you, because, hey, I'm guilty of it. It doesn't work. You have to be still. You have to create that time, whether it's 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. And if you can do it several times throughout the day, the energies that we're in, it is essential.
Yeah. And I want to just reiterate this. Archangel Michael, he says, surrender. Surrender your fear. Surrender your concerns. Because if you can't surrender those things, the miracle is not going to happen.
Right, because you're holding on.
Right.
Too tight.
So now let's go to real life of all of us. How hard is it for us to surrender these concerns?
So hard.
I mean, I'm going
to for us to say.
I'm going to give it right now.
We're
giving the reading, so it's easy to talk about it, but it's very difficult. And I have good days and I have some bad days where it's very hard for me to surrender. Saying to myself, well, I really for example, like I really want to do this work, for a living, or I want to do, I want to have a family. I want to find my love. I want all these things, but they're all these concerns and surrenders that sometimes pile on top of us, and that's where the pain and the suffering comes from. So how do we? So what nobody ever talks about. Well, how do we get out of this? How do we start to ease the pressure? Come off of it and just to start surrendering. Well, that's where it comes into play of the meditation. Asking your angels, doing any kind of like yoga, anything that can release the surrendering to open yourself up to the kingdom of your heaven.
It's beautiful.
She loves when I start doing this stuff, That's what I'm very passionate about it.
He gets so passionate, and then
I've lived through a lot of pain, and I know that if you have tools to help you, the tools help. They really do.
And you might have to literally force yourself to be still.
And you might have to just smile and say, whatever Billy said, just F it, man. Get it out. Throw it out.
Wow, that's great. That is, I'm not going to say it live. Maybe one day I'll have the guts to. But one of the best affirmations that you can give yourself is F it. Let's just say screw it. I know it may not sound all that spiritual, but you know what?
It's very true.
We're
though.
in this human body, and who is saying what's spiritual? Who's saying what isn't? Only you and only me. And what does that really mean? We're giving everything meaning. So sometimes you have to just give yourself permission to...
Letting go really means screw it. Or the other word, F it.
Yeah.
I'll say that's where I'm going to go. Or,
I love that we're like we're skating around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
sorry, we're just trying to...
It's early in the morning.
You guys are saying shared. Oh, okay, great. So, yeah, I will send you the MP3. Just show me that you shared it, and I'll send you the meditation. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get to your questions. Oh, I keep pushing the wrong thing. Okay.
And remember, this woman right here is a beautiful goddess soul.
Oh, thanks.
Who really channels all, Mary Magdalene, all these goddesses. And I just want to reiterate to all of you that if you can take this Magdalene Effect course, it will start to change your life. And I feel like it's very important that all the females and the males start coming together.
Yeah.
And this is the way to do it.
It's time to connect and be in community, and it's going to be a really beautiful course to align with your heart. So just let me know if you have questions. And like I said, I'll send you that free meditation. I'm
aligning with a heart every day and every morning. I feel great.
Oh, you're adorable.
All right. Let's go. What do we have here?
Laureen is the first one that shows up here. Laureen, starting my intuitive career now. Beautiful. Congratulations.
All right, that's awesome.
Needing some guidance. Okay, let's pull a card. I'm going to pull these cards for you. So as you guys are coming on, just post us your questions or even your comments. Wow, Billy, you've got some light coming in. Look at that.
It feels great. Like I said, I'm already in heaven,
Oh my God. Okay, great card for you, Laureen. Angel of Joyfulness. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. I'm also hearing in my ear, Archangel Michael is working with you around your mind and your self-worth issues. And this is, normal for all of us at different times, but especially when you're starting out, the ego loves to tell you you're not intuitive, you're not really seeing or feeling or experiencing what you think you are. And so it's let me just show you the picture of... So it's really not listening to that voice that's telling you that. It's, taking a breath and just leaning into Archangel Michael, who will be the louder voice to help you through everything. And to see and experience the joy of it. And to know that you're worthy of doing this because you have chosen to do it. You don't need a degree. You don't need a certification. You just gather your own experience, connect with your angels, honor and value that, and move forward. What you got?
Yeah, Lorraine, I have a card called Faith. You just see the veil right there, and right away I think of Mary Magdalene also. It says humanity and benevolence. Stay calm. Basically what Tina was also saying, trust in the good in yourself. The card speaks everything for you right here. And see the light not only in the world but also in yourself. And everything is just going to blossom for you.
Having a really strong meditation practice is going to really help you. I recommend starting off the day, really anchoring the day. Yeah. But every day, not asking your angels for help, thanking them because they're already doing it. There's a big shift and a difference in vibration in asking versus stating in gratitude. Like, just even listen to the difference. Angels, can you help me embrace my intuition? Okay, it's pretty, but what if you said, angels, thank you for helping me align with my intuition? I mean, it's like a difference where then you're embodying it and you're stating and knowing it and you're walking in it. It's way more empowering. So even those little things of stating from the idea that it's already happening is going to really create some pretty big shifts.
So, Lorraine, so when you look at the card, that's a heart right there. So what you want to do is, the more calm and centered that you are, the more that these gifts and the angels and everything can come through and help you do this work. That was one other thing that I also had gotten from that.
I like that. I love all the blue.
So yeah, everything's blue. And I'm wearing blue today, you know?
Nice. And blue cards for Janine. Hi, Janine. I'd love a card, my friend. How are you, my friend?
Hi, Janine.
Janine's over in New Jersey.
Oh, you're from Jersey.
Okay. So, I haven't used these cards a lot.
Wow.
This says, Archangel Shamuel, open your heart. Thank you, Shamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. But let me just look at it. I get something that, I'll show you the card, but then I'm getting something a little bit different. So I am feeling a lot like with that first card, Sacred Geometry. There's a lot of shapes and beautiful sacred geometric figures that they're showing me are moving around your energy field. It's creating a vortex, Janine. So you might be feeling a little out of balance. You might be feeling a little confused at times or going in and out. We talked a little bit about this last week. And it's just because there's a lot shifting. And that's also why it's saying to really not only open your heart, but I'm hearing open your heart to receive. That there's just this part that you get to a certain part of receiving, and then it's like you go back down. It's like no. Like don't stop opening up, because it's that extra little push of staying in your heart and opening up to receive that's going to get you to go that extra way. And just having time where you are really connecting with your angels and allowing these energies to just shift around you. Use your breath, because there's something that's going to really shift and not only release the heavier energies, but open you up to the higher energies.
So, Janine, I got a card, it's El Moria. It says Awakening Presence. So basically, we talked about this last week. We're in the time of awakening, right? So, and it's very hard for us to step forward because a lot of us have the fear, as we've been talking about. But what I want you to do, what I've been getting, what I feel is, I want you, and this is for everybody, Gina, I want you to wear a cloak, but I want you to envision that cloak is love. And I want you to wear that cloak because it's the love, and it will fill your whole body and your soul inside of you, and that will give you the strength that you need sometimes to move forward and just open yourself up. So remember that.
And I know you don't know this. He doesn't know this, but the Magdalene Order, yes, it's a plug, because you know what? I'm really proud of all of this healing energy that's coming through for this Magdalene effect. But Mary Magdalene, that's what she does. She places a cloak around you, and it's initiating her into the order, but it's really a way of like a baptism, a christening, a homecoming, of you aligning with your heart and your soul in a whole new way. And that's so much of what we're going to be doing in the Magdalene effect.
That's great.
4 weeks. It's just the beginning. So it's going to expand into other things, but right now we're starting at the beginning. So you didn't even know. You're telling her what we're going to be doing.
Well, because I got the chills. I got the goosebumps.
The God bumps and
Tina calls them the God bumps, the angel bumps. But it's actually not kidding around. But seriously, we all should be doing that, should be wearing that cloak of love. It'll help us out a lot.
Oh, Diana says, just the right message as I'm adjusting my priorities lately. Oh, the mind card. Yes. Okay. Ooh, this just popped right in. Maureen, good morning, you beautiful loves. Good morning, Maureen. Can I have...
Good morning.
Please pull a card for me. Feeling a shift and trying to... I thought it said jiggle. So you know what? I do think that we got to just jiggle a little.
It needs to jiggle. Come on, everybody jiggle a little bit.
You know, if you can't be silly and you can't have fun, but in all sincerity, sometimes, I think I've shared this with you last week, sometimes when I'm going through something, I have to shake or jiggle. You got to get it off.
It's true.
You know? So sometimes that actual, you know.
Well, sometimes I call it a shim.
Oh my God.
You know, sometimes you got to shim a little bit instead of jiggle. Because, you know, the jiggle and the shim go along together.
So as we're jiggling and juggling the shift.
So just call me shim.
Because you can do both.
Call me shim and call this jiggle.
Oh my God. That's actually funny. I mean, you're always funny. But, so yeah, there are shifts. So, you know, as we navigate through these shifts together, it's important that we have fun. It's important that we laugh. Sure. And you know what? It's just an opportunity to be yourself, to be myself.
It's true.
You know,
Look,
to not care what others
Yeah.
think. Why do we care so much?
Look, if we were so serious, we'd feel. You feel sometimes when it's so serious, you feel this. Yeah, you feel this dread. You know, we need to feel uplifted. You know, we need to smile and have some fun. Otherwise, what are we doing? You know.
And this is perfect, Maureen. This is attachment, letting go, restriction, fear. So look at that beautiful goddess. She's entangled. And this is the thing. So we could look at this and go, oh, yeah, like look at it, it's so negative. No. Look at it as merging with the earth, merging with the heavens, expanding into your greatest creative capacity. And knowing that the very vines that you're breaking through are making you stronger. And so you don't have to juggle right now. Just be in it. Literally, just be in it and be like, oh, I'm feeling some tense. Oh, I'm feeling tense right now. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit of a shift. Oh, now and just do the dance. Do the jiggle.
Wow, see, we're going to do the jiggle.
But no, in all sincerity, it's just accepting. No, go ahead.
No.
Ouch.
So I got Mother Mary, love and peace. Getting a lot of Mary cards today. And it says, you know, and this is exactly for you, Miss. Let go of the need to be right. So I feel, you know, the ringing that I had gotten in my ear is, you know, there is no right or wrong. It's right now. It's just about being, you know, because that's what we're all going through. We're all going through shifts, you know. It also says choose peace, you know. Mother hearing is possible at this time. So in reality, the shift is happening for you, and you know, sometimes it feels crazy. You know, the juggle for me is like this craziness that goes on in my life, at least, or that I've seen in others. So listen, maybe it's just about just being, you know, just be in peace, feel the peace inside you, and let the shifts happen because they're going to happen anyway.
Right. So you could fight it, or you could go along for the ride.
Right? What do we always say? If you look towards the future, you're going to have anxiety, you know?
Yeah.
So just let things be, and everything will be okay.
Okay.
Easier said than done, Marie, right?
I mean, it all is.
Right.
Okay. All right. Wow, you guys are all... Oh, Janine says, yes, thank you so very much. Oh, my God, Tina.
Hey, Tina, what's happening?
Shimmy and giggle.
You gonna
I
shimmy
know, I'm
and
like,
jiggle?
wow, did you really just say that? I love
great.
it. So good to see you. I thought of you this morning, so that's so perfect that you're here. Amanda, nice
how are
seeing
ya?
you both.
Good to see
Miss
you.
you two, my favorite couple. Aww.
Oh, thank you.
Amanda, I'm going to pull a card for you. I know you didn't just have a baby. It was a while ago,
Right.
but...
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
all this time later, like officially. So let's just pull a card for you and your beautiful
Yeah,
family.
absolutely.
All boys, right? So you have like, right? Isn't
Yeah.
it like 3 or 4 boys?
Got all boys, yeah.
All right. Amanda, God of conflict resolution, you're being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. So you see that with this. And the conflict that I'm seeing, I'm really drawn and I'm feeling all this tingly and I'm feeling pressure in my head. Now, look, anyone could say a mom with all those, you know, kids at home, you're going through a lot, but on top of the physical, obvious stuff that you're going through, I'm just seeing this swirling energy and feeling it as an opportunity for you to remain in a place of peace. And it's probably going to be the most challenging time to do that. But if you too could take even little moments where you close your eyes and align, even just taking a breath with a visualizing aligning, it brings you to the higher place, brings you to the higher perspective, and then you don't get caught up in all the stuff that's down here. Does that make sense?
Absolutely, yeah. You know, people don't know Amanda is a very powerful feminine goddess, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I got Miriam, the sacred vision, right? So what does that mean? A lot of what Tina was just saying, you know, choose to forgive, you know, to heal, right? It also says see the light in all. So obviously it's just about forgiveness is the most hardest thing to do. But if you can forgive, that's when you see the light in everyone. And that's what I really need you to do. That remember that love has no boundaries. Mm-hmm. Remember that. So I'm just going to leave it at that because that says it all to me. Love has no boundaries. So it's all about forgiving and see the light in everyone.
Okay. Okay, Joyce. Oh, wait, Joyce, we're going to come back to you. Wait, this just popped up. Sounds...
Maureen.
Maureen. Sounds awesome. I can so resonate. Mother Mary has always been my guide.
Oh, that's great.
I love that. So you're getting some
That's awesome.
confirmations there.
So things are happening.
Things are
Wow,
happening.
see, she's doing stuff I do now. See, I got to go. Remember last week I was doing this? Now she's got it.
No, Joyce, I want to pull a card for you, Joyce. Okay. So here we go. How are we on time, Billy Rock Camp?
Oh, wow. Did we do a half hour already?
I don't know.
We'll do another one. We'll go from here. Let's see what we got here.
Joyce. Wow, everybody's got some mind stuff going on. Remember, if you weren't here in the beginning, this was one of our cards for the week. Focus your mind. We talked a little about that if you want to go back and for the recording. It's, now this is going to be another one, crown chakra. So Joyce, this is for you, but these readings are for all of us. I know I am a part of Source, and my life is guided by divine wisdom. So I want you to look at what's going on here. See all of that activity? All of that activity is going on in the cosmos, and it's affecting all of us. We're not sitting still. Yes, it's coming back to this, but that's what I'm getting really loudly in my ear. We, you, I, are not sitting still enough or having enough time in the receptive to allow these energies to integrate. And it's causing all of the obstacles. So we need to focus our mind. We need to be still and realize that we're being opened up. The very thing that we're asking for is happening, and then we're fighting it because we're not allowing it to come in. So Joyce, for you, your overactive mind right now, it's happening for a reason. Find times to just breathe and feel. And they're showing me nature. I don't know where you are in the world, but nature is going to really help you ground and be able to feel more alive and more like yourself and get out of here.
Joyce, and who's the master of removing obstacles? Lord Ganesha.
Love it.
Yeah, right? So, hey, I didn't know that's what she was going to say, but that's exactly, we got these cards.
I could feel you smiling,
I was
waiting
like, wow,
to
this
speak.
is great, But yeah, that's what, Ganesh does. He, obviously the cards is infinite abundance, but I want you to realize that, spiritually, everything is being worked for you to remove these obstacles that need to be removed, so you can connect again with yourself and open up everything, and everything's going to just open up for you. There's going to be support. You're going to feel this this feeling of love, and not only Lord Ganesh is going to help you with this, obviously, but the angels help you. Everything is working for you. Let's just put it this way: everything is coming to fruition for you. That's what I needed to tell you.
Don't give up before it shows up. Put yourself in a receptive place to really listen. Okay. Oops, what's happening? I don't know what I just did. Did you see that? Isn't that weird?
What happened? It went dark.
Why
Except
are we
for
dark?
me. I got the light still.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, something went. Wow, we're getting darker.
Oops.
We're getting even darker.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh,
Sorry,
we're
guys.
super dark now.
I don't know how to fix it.
Tina's touching stuff.
Well, I was just...
I don't know. What do we got?
Let's see.
Anything? Can we do anything?
Well, I love it.
rolls,
Maureen says,
pandas.
I'll keep jiggling. Thank you,
jiggling?
Maureen.
That's good.
I don't know how to change it. Can we get out of that? Go to that. Just click this.
I don't know what you did here. There we go. All right, listen. I just,
It's...
this is great. Tina's fed.
Well, sometimes you gotta have to jiggle and go
we
with
go.
the flow.
I fixed it.
All right.
A little bit.
I know,
That
I'm
was
moving
awesome.
all stuff around. So
don't
we'll just have to
worry.
be, look, just close your eyes and listen. That'll get you into a receptive state to be open,
Maybe
to receive
maybe that
and
was,
to listen.
Yeah, maybe that was the lesson
Hey, no
today.
mistakes, my friends. It's all divine.
Wow.
Oh, I love it. Eddie goes, I see you now. I don't know how to fix it any better, but,
Well-
fixed. Okay, they're saying it's fixed.
All right,
so
well-
maybe it is. Maureen, thank you for continuing to jiggle. That's freaking great. Okay, so we've got a little bit of
Well,
time.
just for anybody joining us, I just want to know, Tina's new name is Jiggle, and my new name is Shim. So if anybody's joining us now.
Oh, and just laugh and be silly because there's too much seriousness going on anyway. And It's just good for the soul. Oh my gosh, hi Mary. Hi Rosalind. Oh, Amanda says yes, it's been crazy. Three boys. Wow, and I said 4. I'm sorry, Amanda. She's probably like 3's enough. Well, 4 with your man. All right, Diana says, as always, the cards are being pulled for others, but the messages apply to me.
Absolutely.
I love when you two share your gifts. Thank you. Well, that's the idea.
Yeah.
We're being led to the whatever comes up, because as we tell you guys every week, throughout the day, your questions then come up, and we're like, we didn't see that. So we're just trusting, and we're here every week. So
yeah, remember the cards touch us all. That's the main projection that we're trying to do.
Oh, Joyce says, thank you so much. You hit it right on. You're so welcome.
That's great.
All right, so we have time. What do you think for one more?
Yeah,
I don't know how long
we got.
been on. Okay, so I'm scrolling to see who comes up here. Let's see. Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia. She just says, what up?
Yeah,
what?
I think we're gonna do it for Cynthia.
Well, Cynthia, you are the one that popped up. So what up back
when it says
ya?
What up, I say what up to everybody.
All right. We are jiggling our way in navigating through the seeming darkness, and lights coming through.
Yeah, we kind of got out of it a little bit. You know?
It's okay. So Cynthia, this is a card for you, but of course, it's going to be for everyone. And here we go. Oh, this is great. It says the message.
Wow.
Positive news, positive outcome. Let's take a look here. Try to get it in there. See the dove with all the gold energy and then flying upward. So the first thing that they're showing me is that there's been something that's been weighing you down. And what it's been doing, Cynthia, is causing you to doubt yourself, causing you to kind of even just diminish your light a little and become small. And it's really just, if it feels really heavy right now, it's like just before it's going to break off. But this is your time to shine. This is your time to not let other people dictate who you are, not let wait for other people to validate your experiences, your gifts. This is for you to be like, hey, wait, this is who I am. This is what I do. And I'm just going to let it shine. I'm just going to allow myself to really flow, to just soar. And so this card is indicating that it's like you're so close. You're right there.
And what did I get? I got Joan of Arc. All right? Speak your truth. Voice of truth. So basically what's happening is stand strong inside of yourself and remember that you are a beacon of light and a beacon of strength. So that is the strength that you have. Your voice is your strength. Be who you are. Don't let the people around you say that, don't let them feel that they're taking that power away from you, because you have the power inside of you to speak your voice, because you are strong.
That's actually perfect from what my card is, Cynthia, and really for all of us. I mean, if you know Joan of Arc's story, and regardless of what other people were telling her to do or what the situation was on the outside, to come back to our full, message, she heard her angels, she heard spirit, and she went forward with what she believed in about her own intuition, about her own gifts.
That's right.
And I love too, fearing persecution. And, eventually that happened, but you know what? It was her conviction and belief in herself, no matter what, that made her the most amazing and powerful, I'm going to call her a goddess, to be an example for us all. Oh, I love Janine says, I was guided to buy a book of Joan of Arc yesterday.
Oh,
awesome.
Wow, that's great.
So she's just, signing us off here to not allow us to be, what would be like caught up in the ways of the world. What's that expression? You are in the world, but you're not of it.
Right. So what Joan of Arc, what did she do? She spoke a voice to change the world. But really now what needs to be done is we all need you to speak your voice to change your world, so we can change the whole world.
Because then everybody awakens.
That's right. Everybody will awaken.
Wakes up. Awakens.
That's right. It's all right. She's jiggle. It's okay.
I'm jiggling through the language.
We're shimmying through. But that was the voice of truth right there. That's what I would say,
I love it. Eddie says, amazing how your reading for a single person can be applicable to so many. That's how it works. It really does. It's so divine. And, You know, when you guys want a more specific, like catered to you reading, you know, you can book a session with us together, with us, you
Absolutely.
know, one or the other, and we can just really go deep to support you and get even more of an idea of what's going on and how to navigate you forward.
Yeah.
So
Our self healings and our private sessions, really, it's about finding the truth inside of you, and being that strength, and being able to, you know, be that you all can be. And you know, when we have these dreams and what we call magicalness inside of us, that you want it to ooze out. I know I had to say it.
I just liked magicalness.
Yeah. The magicalness inside of you. You know, who says that's not a word?
Oh, Maureen, thank you, because your one-on-one sessions are amazing.
Thank you, Maureen.
Thank you. So you guys, remember the Magdalene Effect. It starts Monday, but you can start anytime. You can get it with a personal reading, and it's a really special rate. Or you could just do the 4 weeks. If you share the event, I'll send you the free meditation of the Magdalene Order. And it's just an opportunity to really come together. It's the beginning of something really great. So I'm super excited to share it with you. Okay? So...
Don't we have a workshop? We have a sound healing workshop this weekend?
We have a workshop in Northport, New York,
That's
if you're
right.
here. 2 to 4 on Saturday, Meditation and Healing with the Angels. And then Friday night, March 24th, right here in Smithtown or the Wisconsin area of New York. And that's sound healing.
Correct.
And energy healing with the angels.
So
we'll
come
also
join
be in
us.
Canada for my Canadian peeps. We'll be
That's
there
right.
in May doing lots of amazing stuff. 2-day certification course, meditation sessions, and more to come. So we love you guys.
All right. I'm in love with everybody.
Wow. That's really something. Thanks, love.
All right.
All right, you guys. Peace, blessings, love, and joy sent your way. Reach out. Let us know
Peace
how we
out.
can serve you. Okay.
Peace out, everybody.